you could say it's rude to talk to someone without even looking at them, but this is the best angle I got. So hello there. My name's Abraham, and today we are doing a reaction video to D to the B. Now, who am I and why should you care? I just said my name's Abraham. My name's Abraham. I am the, I guess, producer for the Wild King fan dub. And at first, I've actually talked to D to the B. He's a very underrated channel. Very underrated. He makes some very unique videos that I like TF Hype Guy killed Transformers 1. I'm not I mean, I watched that video, and yeah, I guess some people will definitely get turned off if you harass them. Well, not harass them, but like bother them. I was just thinking, like, what if a Marvel fan did that to me? Like, oh, let's just say hypothetically, Iron Man 4. Iron Man 4 was out bombing at the box office, and then freaking some fan, like, I don't have Twitter, but let's just say I had Twitter. I was all like, oh, I don't know what movie to watch. And then he just comes on and he's all like, watch Iron Man 4. And then I'm all like, oh, I don't want to watch that anymore. But yeah, but that's just one of his videos. He likes to make videos, hit pieces. That's what he does. He does hit pieces. But thankfully I'm not on the chopping block. So I at first I knew he was making this video, but I thought he was like gonna like just talk about the show itself. I didn't think he was gonna like actually talk. It's called Transformers Wild King Dub is great. Whoa, that's like I made that. Me and my fellow cohorts made that. But okay, so we're gonna watch this now. Let's see what's up. Duh, playing some copyrighted music. Is this from the movies? Got Optimus Prime transforming. Got some Star Wars prequels on the screen. Oh boy. And then I've never played Skylanders. I've always heard of. Oh, look, there's Iron Man right there. I was just talking about that. And bah! Is this D to the B? Okay, here we go.
Hello everyone, it's D to the B.
Hello,
here,
D to the B.
And I have an interesting review for you today.
Oh boy.
So, I remember, I think it was like a month or two ago, I had met up with some friends at first, and we were talking about some Transformers stuff, and one of them reminded me of the Transformers anime series, or Japan series, that I completely forgot about called Transformers Wild King. And I found it so interesting that I forgot about it, because I remember seeing sort of a dub for it quite a bit ago, a couple months before this conversation. And I thought it was the full episode originally because it was a while since I saw it, but then I found out it was a teaser. After looking it up, I decided
that teaser is like one of my most
something interesting to try, especially since I have not been a fan, as you can tell by my channel if you just scroll through my videos. I have not been appealed with Cyberworld and think it's overrated garbage. So I wanted to see if Japan could do better job with the show this year. I asked my audience if they wanted to see the review.
Oh, he's telling the story.
Everyone voted yes. I decided to finally check it out for myself. And it was good. The first 5 episodes were dubbed by a YouTuber named Imp Studios. Were pretty good. I enjoyed it. I had a fun time with it. Enough. I actually got to talk to this guy. He reached out to me. He saw my post. Me, him, and a business partner of mine decided to go on Discord and chat. I remember that. A lot of interesting things came to this. First of all, apparently Japan also did a YouTube miniseries. Yes, Wild King was a YouTube miniseries.
I guess some people don't know that, but I always knew that.
Series in the U.S. It was so interesting to hear both countries were doing their own series
at the same year.
It was interesting and a little bit funny.
I think Cyberworld came out in...
I don't expect this to be like a serious anime. It's definitely a good chuckle, or at least this dub is. What it sounded like when we talked, sounded like he followed it for the he followed it, also did his own line deliveries as well. with the show. So I'm only reviewing the dub. So take it with a grain of salt. The dub might not be entirely accurate.
It's just the first episode. After that, it's accurate.
Hilarious.
Wait, what?
I'm even glad that I got to talk to the guy who made the dub. It was something that I never expected to happen, but it did. So why don't we get into the dub's plot? Now, there are only 5 episodes that were dubbed by him. So, I unfortunately can't talk about the whole series. I just have to talk about the 5. But I'm going to review them all together because they are a cohesive plot for the most part. So,
for the most part,
why don't I explain how the show starts? So, the show starts with Optimus' ship exploring through the stars, looking for Megatron. He's trying to call Megatron to get more info on something that him and Megatron talked about. So Optimus said that he's going to land on this mysterious planet, Element Loss. Now, I have an editor's note by the person who did the job.
This is like the biggest mistake I made.
According to him, he actually got the name wrong of the planet. So what I just said is not the official name of the planet. The actual name of the planet in the show, and this is officially been translated correctly. Elementros.
Elementros, yes.
Of what the planet is called.
Yeah.
Just in case if I even pronounced it wrong. I figure I throw that in there. I
kind of like this angle. Look, I'm in the dark.
Also, a small little nitpick. And this is something I had a problem with the series, but then when hearing the guy talk about it, he made me appreciate it a bit more. Originally, I'm like, okay, I don't like how they're not animating the mouths, the original Japan animation. Because it doesn't feel natural, but the dub guy explains that it works for him because he got to make up whatever dialogue he wanted and have some fun with it, and also staying true to an extent to the original dub. So yeah, this dub is not completely accurate in some areas. I don't know how far he differed away. There's probably some more context that I'm not aware of or I forgot about when I talked to him. But yeah, if you're expecting a one-on-one dub, you're gonna be a tad bit disappointed. But
alright, I'm gonna pause right there. Okay, just the first episode is a bit removed, and that's only because of the translation. I was using YouTube's auto translation, which was a terrible idea, and I was doing it like at 12 and 1 in the morning. And dang, there goes my vocabulary right there. But from episode 2 and onward, it's a lot more accurate. We are very strict with it. Aside from that, in episode 3, there was just one line change where it was like different from the Japanese, but that was only just because the guy who recorded it. But it was just like a small change. What he's saying, for the most part, it is a 1-to-1 accurate translation. Well, I was using False Convoy's translations. So as long as those are accurate, then yeah, the dub was accurate. Okay, from episode 1 and 2, yeah, it's a little rocky. The translation isn't all there. Especially biggest hiccup, and I not beat myself up, but like I go like elemental loss. Actually, just episodes 1 and 2, but from episode 3 and onward, it's a lot more accurate. And no, I wasn't too loose. I saw the line, and for the most part, I said it exactly. Again, because no mouth flaps. No mouth flaps. All right, unpausing.
Dub. You're gonna be a tad bit disappointed, but another nitpick I do have, the main nitpick, and this is coming from a hardcore Transformers fan, and it's the fact that Megatron and Optimus are friends.
Yeah.
I am not used to this. Like, it's weird to see these two
with no explanation.
Especially since Megatron still has the
Decepticon look alike.
It's so weird. Like, I know they're friends in continuities, but not when they're Optimus and Megatron. It's a bit different. I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal. It's a little weird for me, and I will admit it. But
Yeah, no,
I'll
it's
probably get used to it. It's a small nitpick. It doesn't hurt the show. I still enjoy it.
especially
Or
since
at
like
least
they're
the
not
stuff
friends
I
anymore,
enjoy.
so that kind of just goes out the
So
window.
then, after flashback of Optimus and Megatron, Optimus decides to transform and drive around the forest, where then we get to meet our first new major character, this random giraffe just following him. And the giraffe is going like, ride, ride, ride. But then the giraffe kicks a rock accidentally into a tree, and it hits Optimus, but then the giraffe bumps into a tree, knocking it over or breaking the tree. And then Optimus does a transformation, which it kind of gives me the Energon and Cybertron vibes of transformation, which I don't mind that. I think that's
Those shows
pretty cool.
are really
We
fun
get
to watch.
get transformations like this again. And then we got a bit of a questionable thing here, like, especially if you look at the scene.
What is it?
We have Optimus transform after his Japan-inspired
Oh.
transformation, grabbing the tree that the giraffe broke, and then using the tree to try to kill the giraffe.
Damn.
Like, what? That is not what Optimus would
I guess
do.
Japanese
He would
Optimus
not
rolls
do
differently.
this, ever. But then the giraffe is like, transform, transform. So yeah, there's another thing, which you probably all saw coming, but I wanted to play along. Like, nothing was gonna happen, but yeah, the giraffe is a transformer. And
Yeah.
what is this giraffe's name? Longlight. And he, of course, when he first transforms, he's like, sorry to Optimus, and Optimus wonders who he is. He tells him his name and says he's an energy beast, which are the beings that contain the elements that Megatron was talking about. Then we get this scene, which is actually kind of funny.
Energy beast?
Wait a second. Did you just transform
Why is
from
my
an
voice
awesome truck to
super
a robot?
Yes?
Can you turn back into a truck and take me for a ride?
No, you're too big.
Oh man.
And then
Pause. Dang, that's like my voice on helium right there. I wonder if I can actually make my voice that high. Yeah, dude, I remember recording for that. I was right here in this very room. The freaking my dryer was on, and my mom was in the next room, and I had to go like, "Mom, I'm gonna be super loud right now." I'm trying to remember if I I'm pretty sure I did. No, wait, no, I didn't. I editing wise, if I like cut, like, cause there's like a pause when Longleg goes like, wait a second, did you just transform from an awesome truck? Blah, 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 and then Optimus goes like, no. Did I do a cut? Did I like pause? Or I don't think I did. But yeah, that was pretty fun. I'm glad that he likes that. I really like that he put my voice on helium. I actually really like that. Wait a second. I'm tired, dude. I just got off work. Thanks, D to the B. I'm glad that my work paid off.
after, of course, then another guy appears in the scene, and he's like, "That's right." I'm not even kidding. That's the voice that the guy gave him. In the studios, gave this guy this voice. I don't know who does this guy right here, who's called Leafback. Like, he made Leafback sound.
That's right! Lord Megatron will lead the dinosaur tribe and become the pinnacle of this planet.
So funny. But then,
Pause. Damn, that was me. That was me. I did have trouble like figuring out how to play him, but I was like trying to match the Japanese. And in Japanese, he's like very over the top, very goofy. He has like a deep goofy voice, so that's what I was going for right there. But okay, well, that's another laugh that I didn't intend for right there, but that's okay. But yeah, that was me. I'm getting a lot of cracks, getting a lot of laughter out of D to the B, so that's good.
says that
If I'm right, you're the hero from the sky, which means we can combine into the Wild King.
It's so weird hearing my voice.
Yes, the power of camaraderie, we can do it.
Dude, I remember
And
recording that line. I
The
was
two
so
decide to
tired.
combine together and fight Megatron. And Megatron.
I was so
did
relieved.
not
I was like, oh my
stand
goodness,
the
I'm
power
done.
That Optimus now has,
I still had fun, but
being
still.
the supposed Wild King. And we get this funny line from Longlight.
I lost that! Our attacks are super explosive, so even if you block, you'll still feel the full impact.
It's so stupid. I love it. Then, Longlight.
That's what they said in
explains
Japanese.
if the
Basically, what they said in
prophecy is
Japanese.
True. And what is set prophecy? Well, let Longlight explain it.
That's me.
And yes, more lore.
This is wild dogging.
Yeah, it's my first time and it's going great. The legend might actually be true.
Legend.
I was sitting
Yes.
down when I recorded this.
One day, a hero from the sky will be given the power
On
to
this,
fly
on
the-
this chair, there's a chair right here, and I was sitting on it, recording this.
It's a legend.
Another planet, and I believe it's you, Optimus. You're the hero.
Get to learn more about this planet and how it works, and I love it. Megatron and Captain Vulcan are, or Vulcan is more. I'm
Vul-
sorry.
yeah, these-
understand the power, and Megatron's Longlight and Optimus Prime arrive just in time to save Hydrophant. Optimus checks if Hydrophant is okay, and then we get this moment right here, but between the two, and it's generally nice to have Optimus act the way he's supposed to be.
Optimus, man, fighting is worse than I thought.
Well, everyone's afraid of fighting, but sometimes you have to stand up and fight for what's important to you.
Something important to me?
Oh, I remember.
I can just imagine Wild King Optimus on the cyber this hold my beer. He actually feels like the character, not the dimwit he is in Cyberworld. I like it. And also, this show proved me wrong that you couldn't have a structured story that lasts for 5 minutes. It proved me wrong. Apparently, you can do 5-minute episodes and have a structured story. I was wrong, which just makes me question Cyberworld even more, now knowing this information. Enough about that tangent. Optimus says, "Who are you?" And then the guy just says, "I said something sinister about you," which I don't think that was in the original. I think this was just an instance of saying whatever you want.
Pause.
Who made
Wait, hold on. Unpause.
Dub wanted to say whatever he wanted. He manages to overpower.
Pause. That is not true. I can't remember. No. That is 1-for-1 the Japanese. Hell, hold on. I'm even gonna go check right now. Again, false convoy. That was false convoy's translation right there. Again, we were extremely faithful to the script, or at least to a translated script. I'm literally gonna look this up right now. I will not stand for this slander. Okay, episode, what was it, episode 4? I'm looking it up right now, because it's been so long since I did that episode. Episode 4. But I'm 100% sure of that. I look up episode 4, and me and the dub and False Convoy's translations are the first thing that show up. But yeah, oh, okay, I guess the line was... Okay, but... Okay, so in the line in my dub, I said, "I sense something sinister about you," but in the original, or in this translation, it says, "There's something sinister about you." Okay, I think I changed it because it was like easier for me to say, "I sense something sinister about you," which is basically the same thing. Again, another dub thing, just slightly changing the line to better fit the actor, the voice actor. But yeah, no, I basically said the same thing. Dang, I really thought this was a 1-to-1 translation. Okay, it's slightly tweaked. It's been a while since I've done this show. Man, I gotta get back to this, dude. Thank you, D to the B. This is really giving me the motivation again to do episode, 6? Damn. Gotta find out who's gonna play that freaking, I don't know my dinosaurs. That pterodactyl. Is it a pterodactyl? I think it's a pterodactyl. Yeah, that pterodactyl. But yeah, the line is, "There is something sinister about you." And then I said, "I sense something sinister about you." Also, I play Spiritune. Again, I can't freaking pronounce his name, but I can pronounce it better than D to the B. Yeah, so D to the B is wrong there. All right, unpause.
To help Optimus, but then new character comes in, and Longlight's like, Ignite Leo, why are you working with the dinosaur tribe? And then that's how episode 4 ends. And now to episode 5,
Pause.
the last.
I remember I recorded that line. I play Longlight, by the way. I was like, Ignite Leo's not even a name. I remember I had trouble recording that. I was all like, this is like the weirdest or the most awkward line that I've ever like said. Like, Ignite Leo? Because like it's like I have to say it like a name, like Ignite Leo. And again, like this is the first time I'm seeing this guy too, so it's like, and he's a new character too. Ignite Leo, what are you doing helping? What are you doing helping the dinosaur tribe? I remember I had so much trouble, but I got it down eventually. Okay, I didn't have that much trouble.
I really did personally enjoy this show for what it was, or the dub adaptation. As I said, it's not completely accurate, but hey, I'm okay with considering this fan dub as the official version of this show. It is so unbelievably
Thank
good.
you, D to the
A lot
B.
of time and effort went into this dub.
It did.
And I love it. I love the story. I like the characters. It is so good. And it's different and new. That's the perfect thing about it. It's not a bad show. I had a great time watching it. And I definitely can't wait for the next couple episodes. I don't know when more will be in the works by Imp Studios, but once
It's
more comes
EMP.
out, I will definitely review the show again. But with that out of the way, even though I really enjoyed this show, always end my always criticize and rise.
Dang. Okay, so that was cool. Thank you, D to the B. Dang, that was like my goal right there for, because I know Wild King isn't gonna get an official dub, and if it does, it's gonna be some crappy AI dub, which I hope doesn't happen. I remember someone made a video, or like Hasbro's like thinking about bringing the toys to the West, and if they bring the toys to the West, they're gonna dub the show. So I don't know, maybe hey Hasbro, reach out to me, dude. Like I gotta put my stuff out there, dude. Dude, you know what'd be crazy? Because I know Hasbro's thinking about bringing the show to the West, bringing the toys to the West, and they're gonna dub the show if they bring the toys to the West. But where would they upload the dub episodes at? Would it be like on Takara Tomi's channel or like the official Transformers channel? I don't know. But Hasbro, dude, like reach out to me. I'll play Longlight. I'll reprise all my roles and then some if you want me to. But yeah, haven't been working on the Wild King dub for a while, but that changes right now. I'm gonna get right on that. Thank you, D to the B. But yeah, my goal was to like, because I know it's not gonna get an official dub anytime soon. It's been what, like a year since the show came out? Like almost a year. It came out last year, and no dub. And you know, and when I was talking to D to the B, he was all like, yeah, his friend there, his associate was all like, yeah, I couldn't watch the show without your dub, which just like was like really touching. I'm like, damn, dude, it's like my stuff, and all the people that leave comments on there too. Like, thank you for all of your support. I would like to give a shout out to Benjamin Lumpkin for the voice of Optimus Prime. I'd like to give a shout out to oh crap. I haven't worked with these guys in a while. Haven't been keeping up with them. Oh no, fake friend alert. Okay. Harry Alpha. Harry Alpha Scrapper. Monia Jordan for doing the English cover for the. I'm still surprised on how good that turned out. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be cringe, but she pulled it off. Psycho Cyclonus, and and then there's me. There's Abraham, and then crap. Who else? There's one more. Uno guy. Uno. You guys ever play Uno? Oh, dude, I have the Transformers Uno. Joezilla 101. Him too. The cast for and then there's one other guy, but he's gone. I'm gonna end it here.